good afternoon, Instagram and YouTube, because it will be on YouTube tonight. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing good. Give me a thumbs up down there if you're doing good. It is Tuesday today. What's the date today, man?
Tuesday.
No, the date.
21st. The
21st of April. So, guys, I hope you're doing awesome. So today on our Instagram, we put this post. Separation season. And again, like, you guys are all in it. Jordan is hat shaming me again, even though she's been cut from my circle of trust. So guys, what I asked you to do yesterday was a technical breakdown of Luis Suarez, right? So what I'm going to do, I'll call on some people, you're going to tell me about Luis Suarez, and it'll be cool to hear different people's perspectives on that. Now, guys, what I want you to do with the drills, because on Instagram, when everyone's tagging and messaging us, it gets a little bit so much that I can't see them all. So what I've done is I've set up an email, and it is drills@beastmodesoccer.com. So what I want you to do is send your videos to them. So when you, my hat is tilted, Jordan, because that's my style. And Chad, cállate. Okay, so I want you to send your drills. So still tag us on Instagram and everything, but I want you to email them. Like, if you think they're like Insta worthy, email me those drills@beastmodesoccer.com. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. If you want to be featured. If you don't want to be featured, that's cool as well. I get it. I completely understand. Okay, guys, so but again, if you've done a breakdown of Luis Suarez, request now, and I'm gonna pick randomly, and you can go through that for me. So what I've decided to do is every day we're gonna do a different player, right? That is right, drills@beastmodesoccer.com. I thought we'd do a different player. We'll do men, we'll do women, we'll do a bunch of different players. So again, if you've done it, request, and I will pick Raxin. Oh, and if SF Ballers are here, can you request as well, please? I would love to talk to you today. Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Christopher Armor.
How you doing?
Good.
Where are you?
Enterprise, Alabama.
Enterprise, Alabama. Whereabouts in Alabama is that?
You know, in the southeastern part of Alabama.
Is that near Birmingham?
No, just a little southern than Birmingham.
I've been to Birmingham a few times. I used to do soccer camps there. Okay. Tell me about Luis Suarez.
So Luis Suarez is a really good player at creating runs and also making runs. So he would pass it to, a good midfielder like De Jong, and then he would create a run through the middle, and then he would get the ball. He would either try to get it to Messi or Griezmann to score, or he would take the shot himself. And he's really good at doing skill moves such as the chip and stuff like that.
Tell me about his movement.
He really likes, doing a Rabona sometimes, to get it to somebody. He can.
Cheeky little Rabona.
Huh?
A cheeky little Rabona.
Yeah.
What team do you support?
Barcelona.
Ugh, you okay? That's like a disease. Who's your favourite player?
Messi.
Right, so let's go back to Suarez. What would you say Suarez's biggest weakness is?
Probably, I wouldn't say it's speed. Maybe just like being more smarter with the ball, because sometimes he shoots it when he's not supposed to. When you got somebody in the wing.
Selfish forward, isn't it? But that's kind of what you want. Thank you so much for coming on. You've been awesome. Keep working hard. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, so that is cool, right? So we're going to stop mentioning his teeth and the fact that he bites people. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. Okay, so we're going to get SF ballers in. Audrey or Hannah, I don't know who. What a surprise. Let's see who it is. It's Audrey.
Yeah.
Oh, disappointing. I'm kidding. So, Audrey, did you do the challenge of Luis Suarez?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, tell me about him.
Okay. So he's like really good at laying the ball off to like the midfielders. And he also like a lot of times he just like walks around and waits for like a really good moment to check or get in behind. So he's kind of like sneaky like that. And I watched his like game against, it was like the Barca Inter Champions League like group game, the first one, and he scored like a really nice volley from like that side of the box, and then he also scored the like game winner by taking like a progressive touch into the box and finishing, which was nice.
Tell me about his movement.
Well, like a lot of times if someone's dribbling, then he like checks away and makes the space that way. And like a lot of times he doesn't get the ball, but just like by doing that, he like distracts the other team and opens up the space for his teammates.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Because I feel like Messi scores so many goals because of Suarez's movement, and he doesn't get Suarez looks like the Property Brothers. That's what it's just said. He's not wrong. He does. I feel like Messi scores a lot of goals because of Suarez's movement. Like you say, like Suarez takes play away. But Suarez doesn't really get the respect that he deserves for that, because I feel like because he's such a good all-round player, everybody knows he's good. But the fact that he's selfless as a forward is difficult, isn't it? Because when I play forward, all I want to do is score. Right? I'll take the ball off you and score. I wouldn't. That was a joke. Audrey, what else have you been doing?
What do you mean? Like?
Yeah, like day to day. Well, how are you? Are you okay?
I'm great. Everything's great. Well, I don't know. I've been planning sessions and stuff.
Talk me through your session.
Well, yesterday we posted it on Instagram, so you can check it out, like everyone else. But so I started with doing that drill that you had yesterday. That was like with a progressive touch. So I did that, but I changed it to be like Matthews reverse Matthews because that's what I'm working on. And then most of the other drills, yep, there it is. Check it out.
Brilliant.
And then I have like a rebounder, so I would kick it against that and then take a progressive touch and then do a Matthews reverse Matthews. And then I've also been working on like shaping the ball inside the foot and outside the foot. So I was working on that too.
You know, I'm looking for this one. What I love, and if you don't follow Audrey and Hannah, follow them, SF Ballers, SFBALRS. And there's this post, right, and I loved it. And it was like, why practice it if you don't do it in a game? And then you're doing it in a game. And, you know, that footage is so powerful, right? Because we get a lot of pushback about like, oh, like you don't do that footwork pattern in a game. And I don't know why we get the pushback, because I've explained it a billion times. Like, no, I don't want you to do a figure eight in a game, right? But each movement in that footwork pattern is a very, very normal movement in football. So you want to repeat it until you can't get it wrong, right? So yes, we're not going to do a figure of eight movement in a game, but we are going to take each movement and do it a lot. And I loved that post. I'm going to repost it. I just keep forgetting.
Okay.
How is everything else up there? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you're chilling. How's online school?
It's not bad, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of boring, but getting it done.
I have a saying that only boring people get bored. Don't be boring. All
Okay,
right,
I
you
won't be
are
boring.
awesome. I'm going to bring you on again because I think you two are phenomenal and you're really good role models for younger players.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so I will talk to you soon, yeah?
Okay, bye-bye.
Cheers. All right, guys, I'm going to bring in Shay and Ellen. So I work with these two. I don't know where they are. They've requested. But I work with these two and I just want to see what they're doing.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
okay, so what are you guys doing right now?
We're gonna do the one drill we did with Kelly, with like 4, and then you play it through the 2 cones, and then you get off to the side and explode to a cone. Yeah.
And what are you going to tweak it a little bit or what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we do like 5 variations.
yeah, we use like all different parts of our foot. So like first we'll just start off with a scoop, and then explode, and then next we'll do outside of the foot, and then explode with the outside of the foot, and
And then
then
we do texture.
yeah.
We do like, the passes in the middle, and then we go wide, and then we do outside, inside texture.
It's almost like I'm obsessed with texture. Almost. All right, guys, get on with it. Send me some footage.
Okay.
I'll talk to you in
Bye.
a bit. Bye. Okay, guys, so if anybody else wants to do the Luis Suarez, what was the name of the site we need to send the drills? drills@beastmodesoccer.com. Okay, so let me see. Right, so this is the last one we're adding. Again, don't get upset if you don't get picked because we've got a lot of time in the next couple of weeks. They disappeared. Is anybody's eyesight getting worse because of hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Huh?
What's your name?
Oh, true.
True?
Yeah.
How'd you spell that?
TRUE.
Oh, that's awesome. That's different. I like it. So, True, where are you?
Marietta, California.
Where? Marietta?
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you play for?
I play for Albion Temecula.
Okay, awesome. So, True, tell me your opinion on the Uruguayan Luis Suarez.
Well, did my player analysis. I think he's a really good player. Some of his strengths are he's really good at staying in position and opening up space for his teammates when he doesn't have the ball. When he does have the ball, I think he's really good at getting around defenders and just his movement around defenders helps his team out because he plays balls into Messi and his other forwards, which really helps them. But
Awesome. See, I'm happy that people are noticing that because that's like the little things that you need to start noticing at players, right? Because I can ask a lot of players like, oh, what do you think of this player? They're like, oh yeah, they shoot a lot, they score, they're really good. But it's the little things that we want everybody to start noticing. What could you take from his game and put it into yours?
I could definitely utilize his ball control and how his movements on the ball because he has really good footwork and he's fast on his feet. And I could definitely take that and put it into my dribbling and my skills.
Yeah, he's super confident, isn't
he? Yeah.
Which is awesome. True, what training have you been doing?
So every day I wake up and I take a run on the treadmill or outside. I normally do like 3 to 4 miles a day. And then I go outside and I have a session with my soccer coaches on Zoom for like 45 minutes and we do some technical skills and core workouts. and then I jump into some drills. Like I have 5 drills I do. I do a V drill, and a few other drills plus some sprints. And then I also use your challenges and do those after.
Whoop, whoop. That's awesome. So you're working hard, you're owning your development, you're doing it. What's your goal for when you get out of quarantine? Like, what's your personal like target?
I would say my personal target and goal is being more confident in myself, especially in a game. Like, because I'll have confidence in practice and do it good in practice, and then sometimes I'll get into games and my confidence will drop. I'll mess up, and instead of trying again, I'll just like not give up, but I'll keep on messing up, and I'll like bring myself down.
What position do you play?
I play center mid. Like
So there's a lot of weight on you in centre mid, right? It's a lot of pressure. So let me ask you this. What's the very worst thing that can happen if you mess up 500 times in a game?
We could lose.
Yep, you could lose.
I'd let down my team because it's kind of my job to get those connecting balls to the forwards and also help out my defenders. So I definitely let down my team and my coach.
Can I ask you a question? Would anybody die?
I don't think so.
No. Would anybody get horrendously hurt? No. Right? So what you've got to do is stop putting so much weight on making a mistake, and you've got to switch your mindset. So every time you make a mistake, we do a 3-second rule, right? Where you make a mistake, you can stay mad for 2 seconds, you fix it in the 3rd second, you move on. Because it does not matter. I don't care if it's the World Cup final and you score an own goal, no one's dying, right? Soccer is an important part of everybody's life, but it's not the only part. It doesn't define you, right? And I get it, like there's so much pressure in youth soccer, but you've got to separate that pressure and think actually what it is, right? Because who cares if you mess up? As long as you're in your head, you fixed it. And you obviously care if you mess up, right? But if you fixed it in your head, and then we also do a thing called give me the ball. So we make a mistake, fix it in 3 seconds, and then you're trying to get that ball straight away, right? Because the quicker you get on the ball, and as soon as you do something good, you forget about it, right? Now, another issue is that, and I find this a lot with players that I train as well, even in training, like they'll make one mistake and they'll start talking trash on themselves. They'll score an absolute banger, but they're not congratulating themselves, right? They're not like, yeah, I'm amazing, but they're so quick to be like, I'm trash, that was awful. So you've got to switch your mindset. You've got to become your own cheerleader, because throughout your life, you're going to have so many people talking smack on you. Why would you be one of those people talking smack on yourself? Right? So switch it, understand that yes, it's important. No, it doesn't define you. No one's going to die if you make a mistake. Best thing you can do is learn from it. Even if you've had the worst game of your life, figure out why you had your last game, write down what you can do to fix it, train it, forget about it, go. Right? And everybody should do that, honestly, because it's so important. Because it's annoying when I hear like players like you are putting in so much work and you've got this fear of failure, whereas really failure at this age, it's a lesson, right? Now, you know, so we say the shape of your body as well, right? So every time you make a mistake, you can pretty much put it on the shape of your body. So your shape of your foot, the shape of your chest, whatever body part you controlled the ball with, or you shot with, or you passed with, right? That body part is usually not facing the right way, or you left it in long enough so it bounced off. So all you want to do is look down at your body, be like, oh, my foot was facing that way, that's why it went there. Or I put too much weight on it. Okay, so now I need to fix it. Give me the ball, right? And that's what you want. So Brenda does Beast Mode Soccer in Vancouver. She just put fail forward, right? And it's so true and powerful. And if you can wrap your head around that at your age, massive. How old are you?
13. Almost.
Okay, 13. So imagine if you take what we've just talked about for the next 3 years, imagine how good you're going to be at 16, right? Because you're no longer worried about failing on the field because you realize it doesn't really matter, right? As long as I'm, learning from it, right? So, True, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. I'm going to pick on you again in the next 30 days, but we'll talk soon. True, you're awesome. I appreciate it. Right.
Me too. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, guys. So the player that I want you to analyze is a player who is going to be having another little soccer player soon. I want you to analyze Alex Morgan. And again, I just want you to use that analysis sheet, right? I want you to do what she's good at, what she thinks she needs to work on. And I'll give you a little inside knowledge. Before that World Cup, we worked a huge amount on Alex's movement in and around the box, okay? So what I'd like you to do is think about that and then watch some footage. I'm sure you can find some footage on YouTube of the World Cup and stuff, and give me some analysis of that. Now, don't forget with your drills, I want you to email them to drills@beastmodesoccer.com. You know what? We've got time for one more analysis. So I'm going to pick on someone. Hang on. We were staying in Paris. You didn't know I could sing, did you? It's because I can't. I'm not very good at it. Okay, so how you doing?
Hi. Good, and you?
How are you? Where are you?
In LA.
Where?
In LA.
Whereabouts?
Baba Santa Monica?
Are you French?
No.
Where are
Mexican.
you
Mexico.
from? Mexicano? Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien.
¿Cómo say, where are you from?
¿De dónde eres?
¿De dónde eres? En México.
Jalisco.
Ah, Jalisco. Mi amigo Juan, vive aquí, y sí está en México.
Oh, hi. Hi.
He used to play for Pumas in Mexico City. Sí. So, guys, how are you? You good?
Yeah, we're good.
Tell me about Luis Suarez.
I think he's good at finishing.
You want to do it in Spanish?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, go on.
So, I think he's good at finishing and passing the ball to the players.
What would you say his best thing is?
Movement, like opening space.
Yeah. What I love about Suarez as well is his finishing ability. What's your team in Mexico?
America.
No. ¿Por qué?
It's better.
Oh, did you hear that? America.
You should
Hang on.
close that.
Wait there. America. Vamos Pumas.
Oh.
Okay. What would you say Luis Suarez needs to work on?
I think not playing too much in the back, like
Yeah.
in defending.
Yeah, he's allergic to defending. Okay. Mucho gusto.
Igualmente.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye. Vamos, Pumas. We've also got Beast Mode Soccer in Mexico City. Beast Mode Soccer CDMX on Instagram. Okay, guys, so tomorrow I want you to do player analysis of Alex Morgan. Send me your drills to drills@beastmodesoccer.com. And that is it. Thank you for tuning in. You've been awesome. I will speak to you mañana.